Hey my beautiful Leo peeps, what's going on everybody? It's Ann from CancerMoonsTarot and I'm coming at you with your mid-October 2022 tarot reading. How are you? I hope y'all are well, and without further ado, we're going to jump on into it and we shall see what is up. What do we got going on here for Leo? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus regarding mid-October 2022. What information do we got in store here, please, for the zodiac signs of Leo? Let's go ahead and have ourselves a look. Having a look here at the overall energy of your reading, we do got here the Two of Pentacles. So, Two of Pentacles coming into play, usually that card that represents a kind of on and off type of energy, usually represents that something's not entirely balanced, okay? So I do feel that for many of you, there is a situation that's kind of up in the air right now that you're dealing with in mid-October. Moving along here though into your current situation, we start out here with the Hangman, and then we also got here the Tower, and then lastly for you Leo, we do have the Nine of Wands. So let's go ahead and talk about it. Well, we have Hangman here to the Tower. Hangman usually represents a certain level of stagnation, so you do feel pretty stagnant right now. It's like, I don't know what to do, I don't know what direction to go into, so you're kind of finding yourself a little bit stuck and kind of like stumped, you know? You don't really know what to do. With the Tower coming into play, Tower card could signify a multitude of things, right? So it usually signifies the breaking down of a foundation. So you can be in a bit of a rough spot with somebody, whether that be a friend, family member, or a lover. So considering that you're in a bit of a rough spot with someone, looking at the last card we have here being the Nine of Wands, not only are you in a rough spot with somebody and you don't know what to do about it, you also don't really know how to communicate or make out exactly what you're feeling. I kind of get the vibration of it is bitter and it's only partly sweet. It's not bittersweet, it's bitter and partly sweet. There's a very small percentage of it that's sweet, but it does feel like the majority of it here is bitter. So you're not really happy right now with the circumstances of a foundation in your life. It's a very up, down, and all around kind of energy, right? With the Two of Pentacles coming into play, because Two of Pentacles means it's like sometimes I could see this situation as good. Other times I kind of feel like this situation is not so good. So overall, I don't think you know how to make out your feelings right now. Things seem pretty inconsistent and up and down. Let's go ahead though and take a look here and see what you're going to be doing about your current situation. So we do have the Star. We also have here the Four of Swords. And then lastly, we have here the Five of Swords. So Leo, looking at what you're doing about your current situation here, the Star, the Four of Swords, the Five of Swords. Now, when you look at the Star card coming out here, right, Star card usually represents an energy of alignment. So it almost kind of feels to me like the reason it's so hard to like move forward, especially after there's been a bumpy time right now in some sort of relationship or some sort of situation in your life, is because you felt like it was truly aligned for you. So whether we're talking about a job or a lover or a friend, it's like you felt like whatever this was, it was truly meant to be. You felt like it was truly meant to be in alignment with you here with the Star card. So I think that what you're doing about your current situation is you're trying to take space, but you're finding it incredibly difficult here with the Five of Swords. So it's really difficult right now to take as much space because you feel like this situation was definitely meant to be. So if this is love, it was like, I was with my soulmate, you know? And it's hard to be away from my soulmate, even though I know right now that's what I'm going to do and that's how I'm going to be able to get through this, is take space from them. But even though I'm doing it, it just seems really, really difficult to do so with the Five of Swords coming into play here. It's frustrating, it's hard, because there's another side of you here that really wants to fight for the situation at hand. So Leo, you're caught between fighting for someone or something or completely and entirely letting it go. And it just seems to me that no matter what you try to do about your current situation, you find yourself still stuck between the devil and the angel on your shoulder, either to fight for the situation or to completely exit out. So you are pretty much stuck is what I see here overall. So let's go ahead and have a look here before you go any further. Let's have a look here and see what'll potentially be coming in here for you this month. All right, so what'll potentially be coming in here for Leo? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus regarding the second half of the second half of October 2022. What information do we have showing up here for Leo? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus throughout the second half of October 2022. Having a look here in the first card for you, we do have the Page of Wands. So taking a look at what's coming in here for you, Page of Wands, typically a card of interest. I do feel like you are pretty much doing what's fun right now. I see this energy of distraction a little bit with the Page of Wands. So you're trying to distract yourself. You're doing what's fun right now. You're doing what's a good vibe, what's a good time, hanging around good people, hanging around friends. I definitely get a little bit of a vibe here of you trying to distract yourself from whatever situation you're dealing with. Moving along here into the next card for what's coming in here for you, we do have here the Temperance. So the Temperance is pulling yourself together. This is nice. So moving into mid-October, you will get to a space where you feel pretty grounded and pretty okay with the decision that you've made and with the situation at hand. You know, if the Tower card is representing a breakup, Temperance card here says you're going to get to a point where you kind of are okay with this and you can accept it. You know, if the Tower card represents a friendship that's no longer standing, or if it represents a job that maybe isn't a part of your life anymore, you know, at first you went through this, situation where it's like, I feel stuck. I don't feel like I can move on. I care too much about this. But looking at what's coming in here for you, it does feel to me like you're going to do a lot here to distract yourself, and then you're going to start to feel okay with it. So moving into mid-October, you'll get to an energy where you're okay, where you're content. You know, we have here the Queen of Wands is a big, bold energy of confidence. Queen of Wands says, I'm fine, and I'm going to be fine, and I'm going to allow myself to confidently open myself up to whatever else is available or whatever else comes next. So jumping into mid-October 2022 here, you know, you do start out at first feeling not so confident, feeling on and off about, you know, should I stay? Should I go? You know, you feel really frustrated and stressed out because you felt like the situation was definitely meant to be, but I see you getting to a place of acceptance here. So acceptance will definitely be coming in here for you. Lots of energies of confidence and lots of energies of distraction. You're going to make sure that you put yourself in an environment here this month, Leo, that's going to serve you quite well. You know, to be around good friends, to be around good company, to do fun things. You're going to make sure that you're having a grand old time here. All right. So that's what I see here so far. Let's have a look here and see about what you may not be aware about jumping into the second half of October. So this section of the reading is going to be stuff that you're not aware about that you should be aware about. So let's see what information we have in store here for you. What should my Leo peeps be aware about that they're not currently aware about here in mid-October 2022? Having a look here at the first card out, we do have here the Ten of Wands. Moving along here into the next card for you, we have the High Priestess. And then lastly for you, Leo, we have here the Six of Swords. So Ten of Wands, High Priestess, and the Six of Swords. Taking a look here at what you're not aware about. Kind of feels to me for you, Leo, that the opposing energy you're dealing with is definitely going through a lot more unhappiness and suffering than you think. You know, if this is a breakup, it's like your partner or your ex right now, they're hurting a lot more than they make it out to be. If it's a friendship, you know, that friend that you're not communicating with right now, they're hurting a lot more without you than they show, you know, or even if it's about career, it's like your boss might not be happy that you're not currently, you know, at the job, whatever the case may be, right? So with the High Priestess showing up here too, High Priestess card usually represents secrecy. So whatever you're dealing with, right? The Tower card, whatever rocky foundation's been broken, the opposing energy is secretly hiding from you that they really, really are not happy about the way that things went down. And with the Six of Swords coming into play here, they're trying their hardest to move forward, but they're not necessarily having the easiest time either. So I do feel like the opposing energy that you're dealing with here, Leo, is definitely mirroring you in the same way, because you're not having an easy time moving on forward. They're not having an easy time either. Their energy is kind of going up, down, and all around. But the only difference is that it does feel to me that within the next 15 days, you are going to get to a point here with the Temperance card, right, where you do end up accepting the situation for what it is. So while you find acceptance and you find kind of closure and comfort with the way that things went down, I don't feel like it's going to be the same for the opposing energy. So Leo, I think you're going to be okay here, but I don't feel like what you're dealing with will be, or who you're dealing with necessarily will be. All right. So that's where I kind of see this situation going. Having a look here though about the situation, let's see where this is going to go throughout the rest of your mid-October. So where is this situation going to go here for Leo? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus throughout the rest of their mid-October 2022. Where is this situation going to go here for Leo throughout the rest of their mid-October 2022? first card out, we got here the King of Pentacles. Okay, moving along here to the next card, we have the Star. And then taking a look here at 2 more cards, we have here the Nine of Swords. That's going to be followed up here with the 8 of Pentacles. So taking a look at where this situation will be going, we start out here with the King of Pentacles. King of Pentacles is a card that represents being incredibly grounded. So I already said earlier, once I saw the Temperance card, I knew you guys were going to be okay. And that's just extra clarification that you're going to be absolutely fine. King of Pentacles is a card that represents I'm grounded, I'm good, I'm okay, I'm in the space right now where I'm going to be fine. Star card here, once again, is the card of alignment. So by the way, if you guys are wondering why we have 2 star cards showing up, this deck has doubles. I think it has a double of the Star, double of the 3 of Cups. So there's doubles in this deck, so don't mind it. So the Star card coming out here again for you for what you can expect going forward, it represents that even if I thought that what I was dealing with was supposed to be, even if I thought it was meant to be, even if I thought it was my alignment, you know, maybe I'm just called for something else or someone else, right? So it's that realization that if it was meant to be, it would have been. And considering that it's not currently together right now, maybe it wasn't meant to be overall. So you're realizing that if you're truly meant to be with someone, or if something is truly meant to be in alignment with you, it will already be, and it won't go anywhere. It'll stay in alignment with you. So you're recognizing maybe it's time to be called towards something else, and you're starting to become okay with that. You're accepting the fact that if I'm being called to someone or something else, I'm okay with that, and I'm going to go ahead and accept it with open arms here. Now, that's not to say you're not worried. Nine of Swords, you know, Nine of Swords here says, yeah, I'm a little worried about what might come next. You know, I'm not sure if it's going to be the absolute perfect situation for me. I'm not sure if it's going to be everything that I want it or need it to be, but you know what? Regardless of the nerves that I have, I'm going to allow myself to continue to work towards the opportunity of having a brand new future. 8 of Pentacles showing up here for you. So it seems to me that you're making peace with this ending, or with this tower moment that occurred right now between you and someone or something else. You're doing your best here to make peace, and I think you will. You know, if it was meant to be, it would have been. Considering that it's not currently together, then maybe it wasn't meant to be after all, and I'm going to accept that for what it is. And 8 of Pentacles here, I'm just going to keep on working on myself, do the best for self-improvement, become the best version of myself that I can be, and even though I'm a little nervous for what awaits me in my future, I just got to trust the universe here a little bit. I got to let go and trust the process and go ahead and see what happens overall, you know? So I think it's a good way to look at it, Leo, right? I think it's a great way to look at it, to be honest, because, you know, I've been in many situations in my life personally, right, where I thought, this is what's meant to be, this is what's supposed to be happening, and then I realized, oh wait, it's not anymore, because if it's not currently together, then I'm meant to be somewhere else, and I need to let go and figure out what that is and go with the flow and let the universe guide me and see what comes next in my life. And what I've learned is that in my journey, every time I've let go and just put faith in God or the universe or whatever you want to call it, I've always been guided to my next step, and it's always been wonderful where I ended up next. So let go and let God, you know, trust the process here is going to be a very big theme for mid-October 2022. All right, Leo, we're going to have a look here at your overall outcome now, and then we'll have you on your merry way. What's going to be the overall outcome here for Leo? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus regarding mid-October 2022. What's going to be the overall outcome here, please, for the zodiac signs of Leo? And what do we got? We got here the 3 of Cups. Hello, hello, hello. 3 of Cups, baby. The energy of enjoyment, happiness, pleasure, being in an overall good space is what I see you guys moving towards. So I feel that, you know, coming into the beginning of the second half of October, it's a little rough, it's rocky, it's intense, you feel stuck, you don't know what to do, but over time, what ends up happening for you is you end up coming into this space of acceptance, and it's like, hey, if it was meant to be, it would have been, right? And now that I can let go of that, and now that I can trust the universe and just hold on to the ideology that better is coming, I'm excited for what's going to come in my future. And I think that what's important here too is that you're in a space right now where you're allowing yourself to have fun and to have a good time, right? We talked about the Page of Wands coming in here earlier, you know, surrounding yourself with a better environment, surrounding yourself around better people that can bring in happiness and fulfillment, good times, that people that can give you stimulation, get your mind off things. So by surrounding yourself with better energies too, it's going to help all the more here in this mid-month, okay? But overall, 3 of Cups here for the outcome, joy, happiness, harmony. You're going to be in a good space here at the end of mid-October. I think you'll be excited for what awaits to in your future, and this situation will be history. All right, Leos, love you all very much. Thank you so much for tuning in. It's super duper appreciated. If you are new here, please do consider subscribing. That would be pretty awesome. And yeah, if you enjoyed the content, leave a like. Let me know down below. If it's not your story, you can check out any other awesome readers that we have on the YouTube platform, okay? If you're new, consider subbing. And yeah, take care, everybody. Have yourselves a good one, and I will see you in the next video. Much love, Leo, and have yourselves a good one. Later, y'all. Peace.